So welcome on my first real day in Guayaquil, where the people from the university kind of showed me around a little bit. They took me to this library, which was really nice, and they showed me the buildings, and also we passed a park, a little park with leguanas, and it was pretty cool. They're kind of just chilling there. On day 2 I did some yoga in the morning, and it was really nice because the place that I'm staying at, they have a lot of yoga mats, and it really helps me get motivated, as you can see here. Yay! Okay, my suitcase is here, but I fell asleep a little bit, so I didn't see their text today, and then now their office is closed, so I can go get it tomorrow, which is nice. I will have my stuff. That's very, very good. Now it's very fucking raining, so I not sure what to do. Did some yoga this morning, eat breakfast, and then just fell asleep, which is like, and I practiced some Spanish, but didn't go very well because I was feeling really tired still. Yes, so maybe I should do something now. Morning. It's like 9 now. I woke up at 6 again. And I ate breakfast. I did a yoga thingy. I'm now doing some Spanish, and also I chilled a bit. At 1 I have to go get my luggage. Yay, because it's here finally. But now I'm just chilling. I will take a shower and shave my legs. And plans, I'm going to a museum today, and also maybe a dance performance tonight. I really want to go, but I'm not sure if it will be on time, but I think so. So yeah, lots to do today, whereas yesterday I did nothing. I wanted to go to the city and go see some touristic places, but I didn't because I fell asleep in the day. I think maybe just tiredness of the travel still and stuff. And then yeah, I just didn't do much. I just stayed home, but it's okay. I'm here for 5 months, so it's okay to just take a little break. But now I'm good. The day is ready. Of course, it all took a little bit longer because they weren't there, and then I had to call them and I had to come. But as you can see, it all worked out, and I got my luggage. But then I had to run to catch the bus to be able to be on time at this museum. And the museum was really nice. It was a tour for the university staff and me. But of course it was in Spanish, so I didn't understand a lot. But it was really nice. And after that I decided to eat some lunch because I didn't, because I was very hungry. And then actually I had a lot of time left, so I decided to look for some touristic places, like this kind of bridge that is along the river you can walk on, and it's quite nice. And the river is a bit muddy and very rural. Everything is kind of very raw. As you can see, the Guayaguil sign. And also, like, taking the bus, it's such an experience. For me, at least, it's quite fun actually. Like, you kind of just flag a bus down, or don't even flag it. If it stops at a stop line, you kind of just jump in, and then you just, at a certain point when you have to get off, you just push the button and you get off. Yes, here I decided to walk up this hill, very touristic. there are security guards everywhere, so you know it's kind of safe for tourists. Because yeah, the city is not always that safe, so it's also something I'm still figuring out, like what are the safe places, what are not, when can you do what. This was a really nice like chapel, and yeah, this I think it's an old lighthouse. Yeah, I met some really nice uh, people on vacation coming up. So I walked with them up, and then when walking down, I met these American boys, and we kind of just talked. And then I went to dinner with them because I was kind of alone. And then I went to a theater show. And so I just got home, actually a little while ago, but that doesn't matter. And I so I went to this theater show in Spanish from the university. It was interesting because of course I don't really speak Spanish. And so I didn't really get much what was happening, but that was fine. It was interesting. At a certain point they were kind of like going to the public and then like choosing someone to talk to, but not like and I was like, "Ooh, happy that's not me." But then they did that a second time, and then they kind of went to me, but like didn't talk to me, but like were talking to me, you know, and playing with me and something with. I don't. Well, the problem is I don't know actually what was happening, but I just know that I was part of it, and I was just like experiencing it because they were yeah, really talking to me about something. I don't remember what, but yeah. Actually, so I went to these touristic places and I met some really nice guys from um, somewhere in America, which is nice because it was getting dark and it was nice to not be alone. And we talked and we ate some dinner together, and then they walked me actually back to where the theater place was. It was close to their hotel, but it was really nice of them because it was dark. And I mean, I'm not scared or anything, but I don't really know how safe it is. Whereas I know that the center, I think, and the places that we were are okay because there's a lot of security guards and stuff, but still, it's better to be safe than sorry. Um, and also, yeah, so after the theater show, I just took an Uber back home because I don't know how safe the bus is at night. Yeah, I'm still asking my like people at the university how safe it is. But yeah, now I'm back. I'm quite tired. It's I don't actually know what time it is. I think it's like 10 something, which would be like 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Would be 5 in the morning back in Belgium. Oof. Yeah, that's quite yeah. I understand why I'm tired. The jet lag, I can still feel it because normally I wouldn't be this tired at this time. Um, and I am normally not a morning person, which I am these days, and I'm actually not minding because I think like as I said before, at night it's a bit more complicated, I think, with like safety, and I haven't really made much friends because school hasn't started, and so I think it's good that I'm now up early in the morning so that it's easier to do things when the light is out and visit more places, and yeah. So I will think I'm just gonna maybe watch something and unpack my bag because I didn't have time when I got it because I had to go to the university exhibition thingy, and I just really fast took out some clean clothes after so that I didn't have to like wear the same clothes I wore for the last like 4 days or 5 because 4 days 3 well I wear them 3 days and then the other t-shirt for like also 2 days because that was my traveling t-shirt, and I had one extra t-shirt because I had no stuff, and also yeah so I just took out very fast clothes to change. I'm talking a long time, but I guess I just want to share all the things because, yeah, as I said, I'm here alone and haven't really made any friends yet to do things with, so I have no one to share anything with, And yeah, it's interesting to hear from a lot of people how unsafe the city is and how whereas I haven't really felt that. Of course, I also have only been in like safe areas, and I know there are really parts of the city that are considered really dangerous. And yeah, and like a lot of people are telling me like, oh, well, you're here for 5 months, like what are you gonna do? But I think it's gonna be good because once I like know my classmates who are probably locals, they will show me around. But yeah, it's like for myself, don't feel a lot of fear, but then when they tell me, oh, it's so dangerous, then I feel a little bit of fear, and I don't know, I'm like, what do I do? But then like as I take the bus or something, it's like fine. Of course, I'm being precautious and I'm taking an Uber back instead of taking the bus, but I don't know, it's also just part of life, I feel like. Of course, life is dangerous, but anything is dangerous, and if like the worst thing that can happen to me is getting robbed, I just gonna make sure that the only things I have with me is things that, yeah, if they would get robbed, it would be really sad, because then I would not have a nice phone to make these videos with, but I mean, as long as that's the worst thing that can happen, like, okay, I guess that's part of the risk. I don't know. Of course, worse things can happen, so you always have to be careful, but yeah, life goes on. But yes, I'm gonna maybe, yeah, like I said, I'll maybe organize my suitcase and then probably sleep. So day 4 was Saturday, and we went to a market. Some people of the school, they showed me where to get cheap fruit, and then they took me to this point where you could see most of Guayaguil. It was really nice. And I have to say, I'm showing here you all the fruits I bought. I already put it in the fridge, so I have to like show you for a second. Yeah, that wasn't part of my food shop, but you had the tomatoes and the peppers and the courgette and carrots. And then I got a lot of fruits, papaya, just a dragon fruit, and some bananas, some avocados. These fruits I don't know what they're called. Also, I tried one and they're very interesting. I never saw them before. And I had some leashes and some strawberries. And actually, all of this together, it was only $8. Sorry, my love for fruit and vegetables. It's really happy here. Yeah, so here you see the leeches. I know that in Belgium you can also buy them sometimes, but they're really dried out, and I was really, I don't know, somehow surprised to see it, but it was nice. And then I cooked and chilled a bit, and then I went to salsa. Yay! Of course, with an Uber there and an Uber back because it's late and you have to be safe, but it was quite fun.
morning.
It kind of tastes like I don't know the English name for it. I think it's called Jostabes. It's kind of berry. Yeah, my mom used to have it in the garden. And it has kind of big seeds. They're kind of like it doesn't look appetizing, but it tastes good. So today was day 5 in Guayaquil and it is Sunday, and I made a friend who took me to this like small town thingy, historical old town. It was nice, and went for some drinks, and it was nice to have met someone that could take me around a bit. But I'm already feeling a bit like I want to get out of the city. I want to go into nature and things like that. So I think next week I'll try to do that. Maybe go to the beach. Beautiful rainbow. So thank you for watching. I actually really enjoyed making this, and maybe you enjoyed watching, so see you next week.